Hi, this is Rony Mullick, and you're watching the post-market show. And markets had a huge downfall today in the second half, and that was mostly due to markets breaking the Friday's important level, and also what we saw is the European markets were falling down. So those were the reasons why markets fell, and Nifty broke 17,000 and ended below that. So that is again a cause for a major panic. But in the US, things are looking better now. Finally, the short covering we were expecting, it is happening, and US markets is going up. So we can expect a gap up opening tomorrow if the market can hold these levels and end at the day's high. So that is a summary of today. So let us look into the charts and see what has happened. You can see this is the chart of Nifty, and this is the 15-minute chart. So markets was following a trend line, and it could not break the trend line. It tried at the opening. There was a slight gap up, but it failed. But again, around 12 o'clock, markets tried to break 220 levels. It could not. It failed, and finally it came down and broke this level. This was not Friday, so this was the Monday's lower levels, and then we had a huge momentum around 100 points gap, 100-point move on the downside, and this is what we are expecting right now. So markets ended at the lowest point of the day. That is interesting to see. Bank Nifty coming to that same trend line was respected throughout the day, and in fact Bank Nifty was stronger than Nifty because it could not go below the Monday's lower level. So Bank Nifty again ended at 380 points down by almost 1% at 38,712. So this is Nifty and Bank Nifty for you, and apart from that, all the major indices has closed in the green. None of the indices ended in the green, red in the green today. Mid caps down by 1.7%, small caps down by 1.5%, and all sectors ended in the red. Nifty metals, I think it has lost the most. Yes, among Nifty metals is down by 2.2%. Nifty IT, which did pretty well yesterday because of people were expecting good results from TCS, it came, and today there's a massive sell-off in the stock across board. All the sectors, all the IT stocks came under selling pressure, down by 2% today. So this is the sectoral indices. Nothing to talk here. Everything ended in the red. All stock specific action, again everything ended in the red. I'm looking at Ultratech Cement. So you can see a low formation in Ultratech Cement. So expecting the markets to it had come downtrend again, then there's a pullback, and then again it is following that. So once this level is broken, we can expect a further down move in Ultratech Cement. So you can keep that in mind. And another stock I'm looking at is Bank of Baroda. So similar structure. Bank of Baroda fell from here, and then again there was a pullback, and again if this level is broken, we can expect a further fall in Bank of Baroda. So these are the stocks to short. And apart from that, we talked about Tata Consumers yesterday. It fell today, and it looks like there was a sharp fall, so 1.9% down. Asian Paints, we talked about this, and in fact it was quite strong today, but what happened is towards the end, after the sell-off, even it came under selling pressure. So as long as this 3260 level is protected, we can expect the stocks to go up. Otherwise, if this is broken, we can expect a huge down move in Asian Paints. So you can trade according to that. Reliance we discussed, but Reliance today fell and came under huge selling pressure, 1.99% down. This is possibly due to the cooling off in the crude oil prices, similar to Vedanta as well. Vedanta also we expected a long position, but it came down. So as long as 280 is protected, I can expect the markets to go up from here again. But if that is broken, again it is good to take the stop loss and maybe go short in the stock. And two stocks which ended in the green today, once we discuss, is Asian Paints, and next is Axis Bank. Axis Bank did pretty well. It was the highest gainer yesterday as well, and today also it is the highest gainer in Nifty 50. A huge green candle forming, and then again there was a follow-up buying in Axis Bank as well today. So Axis Bank looking particularly strong after it broke an important level of resistance. FII activity, if you look at that, we are looking at FIIs being net sellers today for close to 4,612 crores. So that is again a huge amount of selling from FIIs. That is why the markets were coming down today, and DIIs have bought for 2,430 crore. So net institutional figure is negative by almost 2,200 crores. That is why the huge fall in the markets, especially in the second half. So this is the activity. Index movers: Axis Bank, Asian Paints, Adani Enterprise. These are the top gainers. Apart from that, only 3 of them ended in the green. all the Nifty 50 stock, rest of them ended in the red. So Reliance, banking, IT, all of them were down. Hence, Nifty has to go down, and that is exactly what has happened today. So that is the stocks. And open interest wise, we are expecting, obviously when the markets falls like this, people will be selling a lot of call options, expecting the markets to go down even further, and that is exactly what has happened. A huge amount of short covering happened on the put side. People wrote call options right across 17,000, 17,100, 200, and 17,200 seems to have the highest amount of call OI. So in case 17,200 is broken tomorrow, we can expect a huge up move in the market because of short covering. Same with Bank Nifty. Same 39,000 as added, huge amount of call OI. So once 39,000 is broken on the upside, we can expect a good momentum on the upside based on open interest alone. So coming to the other stocks and the global markets, and let us see what has happened over there. So like I said, US markets are doing pretty well right now, and that is bringing up the other markets. German markets is recovering from its lows. It's still down 0.4%, but if you look at the 15-minute chart, you can see that it is moving up with a lot of strength is what we are seeing. And same with the French market, up by down by 0.13%, but very good recovery happening. And UK markets are down 0.9%, but it is recovering as well. Coming to US markets, Dow Jones is up by 1% right now. So that's amazing because it opened with a gap down, was trading in the negative, but then a sharp recovery happening, 1% up. S&P 500 up by 0.32%. Again, same thing, opened with a gap down. People are expecting further down move, but again, it surprised a lot of people, and it is moving up with a lot of strength is what we are seeing right now. Nasdaq, same thing, it is open with a gap down. Right now it is breaking the day's high, expecting it to go up as well. So tomorrow will be definitely a very, very interesting day to watch out for. SGX Nifty is, I think, already indicating, yes, is already indicating 70-80 points gap up. It is trading at 17,017. So definitely going to be interesting. And coming to other things, US oil, crude oil prices is coming under some, it is coming down slightly. It is at 89.45, and that's why Reliance and Vedanta, they are under selling pressure. So crude oil prices coming down. Gold prices are up by 0.6% today. Again, I've told you multiple times, it is a good time to go long in gold, and so that is again there. And apart from that, dollar index is cooling off, 112.7. Dollar index cooling off is again a good sign. It is coinciding with the markets rising, so that is definitely good to see. So maybe we were expecting a pullback in dollar index, and this is the pullback. And if it comes down and breaks 110 level, we can expect a huge move in all the markets. And if it comes this week again, that would be very, very interesting to see, because the markets are going all over the places. One day it is up, next day it is down, and so on and so forth. So coming to the intraday levels, as you can clearly see, this is the trend line that the market is following. So in case there is a break above this trend line, whenever the market breaks, expect a good up move coming in the market. So again, this is a very clear intraday, whatever you want, positional trade. So this trend line, it has to be broken, and once this is broken, you can expect the markets to go up. So the way markets are going, if it opens with a huge gap up and markets break this trend line, you can expect a huge up move on the upside. And if you look at this chart on, I think, 3rd of October, markets ended on the lowest part of the day on 3rd of October. Next day, market opened on Tuesday with a huge gap up, and from there it was a clear up move, and markets ending at the highest point of the day. So maybe that can happen today as well. So we have to see and wait and see what happens tomorrow. All depends on how the US market ends. So level wise, first this is the level of resistance. The trend line is important resistance. Once that is broken, expecting 17,220 as a resistance, and once that is broken, you can expect the markets to go up to 17,300 or 400 levels. So definitely everyone is expecting a huge up move or down move, or a huge movement in the markets. So let's see what happens today. Again, I've told you the bias is on the upside, but let's see what happens. And on the downside, you can expect 17,000 to act as a support, and if that is broken, 16,830 to 16,800, that round figure level should be taken. If that is broken by any chance, we can expect a huge down move, and there will be no looking back. 400-500 points down, markets can go easily to those levels. So this is the overall setup in Nifty. Coming to Bank Nifty, if you look at that, you can expect the Bank Nifty to same thing. Bank Nifty was stronger than that. So same thing, Bank Nifty also has a trend line that is not being broken. Once this is broken, markets go above 39,000, a lot of short covering will happen. That will bring the markets higher. So we can expect markets to move up to 39,400, 500 levels if that happens. So tomorrow again is going to be interesting. All depends on where the US markets end. As of right now, it is showing a lot of strength, and let's hope it continues. And in case of Bank Nifty, in case on the downside, obviously we have to be cautious. If 39,500 is broken, we can expect a downward move towards 38,000, and that is a very important level of support in Bank Nifty. So we have discussed all those levels. Apart from that, tomorrow we are expecting the Indian inflation data to be announced. So that is there, 7.3% is the expectation. This is coming after the market hours, so this will have an effect on Thursday. But what is more important is the US inflation data coming out on Thursday after market hours. So 6 p.m. on Thursday. This is going to be interesting. So definitely tomorrow and the day after will be an action-packed day for the markets. A lot of data coming out. Markets will definitely be reacting to that. And right now we are seeing, getting to witness the much-awaited pullback in the US markets. Let's see if this is a trend reversal or it's a pullback. Either ways, if it is ending in the green, definitely it will be good for our markets, because our markets has a lot of strength, but markets are not performing because the global markets are under pressure. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Again, expecting a good up move tomorrow. And with that, I will conclude here. Hope you enjoyed this show, and again, let's catch again tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and hope you have a very good night.